Hello, and welcome to Grug Gaming, and welcome back to our Let's Play of City Skyline. We are building up Grugville, a place that has gone from its humble roots and is now spreading in a very industrial way, where we have moved almost all of our industry to the Great Northern Industrial Park. And down here in the south, we have begun a small oil contingency because we wanted to have factories up here that could build furniture. So that's kind of where we're at right now. What we're finding, though, is traffic is a disaster in the city right now. All of our roads are overwhelmed. All of our side roads have too much traffic. It is time for us to see if we can't use a little bit of public transportation to try and solve this. We're even getting to the point where we're having buildings over here become abandoned because the traffic is so bad. Like, people are getting sick. This area has its own problems where people are sick and there's garbage issues, and we've been trying to build our garbage services out a bit. I don't need this to be so spread out. I don't know what I'm going to do with this area. This just feels like a waste of space. Like, I could do something better there, but we're going to hold off. I should have made it this size, but again, these buildings are a little bit bigger. But let's talk about mass transit. We already have a metro line. So we have our metro line that goes from this side of the city. It goes from Fairview Park area up to Franklin Heights, and then comes all the way around to the Oriental Heights district over here. So we have good movement here for people. But I think if we put in a metro loop line that goes up to our industrial area, people may take that and then walk or bike to work or to these factories. So what we're going to do is we're going to add a new metro line, another underground metro station. And we're going to put it right on the edge of... Which road do we want? We probably want it... I probably want it there. So I want it as close to this corner as I can. And then we need to connect this line. So we need some one-way tracks, I think, is what we'll do. I can't really see where they are. Oh, underground. There we go. So if I connect this off of here, and I run it as a separate track up this way, and then I bring it around to here, okay, and then I run a track from here all the way down. It won't let me go there for some reason. Oh, outside the city limits. I don't own over there. I've got to stay here. And then I come down and join the track here. Say right here. Oh, I'm getting outside the limit again. Where's the limit? There it is. There we go. Now I should be fine to rejoin my track down near this area. And now we'll add a route that goes from here to here. Is this not adding right? Hold on. Draw metro lines by clicking on stations. Draw the line from the departure to the terminal station and back. It must be circular. Okay. Can I just add a stop here? Oh, I already did. And then I come back to here. And then back to here. And so that combines all of that together. Oh, now I gotta come up to here. All right, so now we have 2 metro lines. One that runs all the way around the outside, so you can get from here all the way up to there. So that'll help as that. But we don't have any bus service here in the city. So I want to add bus service. Now, I don't feel like I understand this. So there's a bus depot that sends out our buses. But there's also well, I don't care about biofuel. There's also a bus station. It's a hub for bus traffic, and it acts as a designated place where a bus or coach starts or ends. Is this just the bigger version of the other? And then this is an inner city one. Requires highway connection. Intercity bus station doesn't require intercity bus lines or stops, but allows the placement of regular bus stops on the bays. Oh, so this is for people to come in. Oh, I got it. Intercity is in between 2 cities. And then a bus terminal is just a big one. Okay. So we need a bus station. How big is this bus station? So we could add this in down here because I don't want to add more traffic pressure up here. But we can add this down here because it's not going to negatively affect anybody in this location. The city already owns this land for services, so let's add this in here. So now our buses will all come from here. So with that, we need to add a bus route. So let's take a look at how this works. Construct bus depot. Does this not count? Is this not what I needed? Oh, no! Okay, well, that was a waste of money. Well, that'll happen. It's the bus depot that you need. This is a place for people to go. Okay, so we need the bus depot. This is where the buses come from. Got it. So if I'm going to make a bus route, I want a bus route that goes kind of around to like... I want a bus route that does a loop around here. I want one that goes from here to here. And I want one that goes from here to here and from here to here. So this first one, we're going to put a bus stop for the one that comes around here. We're going to put a bus stop next to the metro. That's going to go all the way around to the edge of... to the edge of here. That's going to come all the way around to... this area. And then back down to the stop. Okay, so that's one bus line. Gets you from here to here. This whole area. I think I can add a stop right here too. Maybe that's not what I want to do. I want to adjust this line. Drag to add stop. So add stop. There we go. So now we have a bus line that goes around here. So now I want service that goes from here, goes to the same area near the metro, goes up to here, comes around into the... drops off next to... next to here, and then loops back around. Okay, so that's our 2 major bus lines for there. Now I need the bus line that goes from... You have metro access, so why would you take the bus over here? I don't think you would. But you might. So we'll run a single bus line that starts, again, center of the city. That can come down and around to here. How's that wanting to go? That's a crazy way for that to go. I mean, yeah, that comes over to here. Maybe if you're taking the metro, it's too far. Maybe you're trying to get from over here to the middle of the city, right? And then maybe you're trying to get from the middle of the city to over here where the where all this residential stuff is, right? So like maybe you're trying to get to here as well. And then you're coming back through here. And then you're coming back up towards this area. And then you're looping back into the city itself proper. And then the last one is from up here, again, near the metro line. I think this can handle one bus line. So from here, it goes all the way into the city. We'll say the northern part. And then from here, it goes all the way into downtown. So if you live near downtown, figure out how to get there. And then it comes back up to here. So let's see what that does from a bus standpoint. We should see a bunch of buses come out. Oh, look, there go our buses. Look at them go. That's a lot of buses. Hopefully I have not added to... Whoa, that's a lot of buses. Hold on. Let's see what happens with bus traffic in our city. Yeah, if we had put that much on the northern end, that would have just crushed the traffic there. So that seems to have helped a bit. I mean, well, again, we'll need to see what this looks like in a bit. Once all the buses are out. So all the buses are now out of the bus depot. They're running their routes. Oh, I hit a button. So they're running their routes over here. This is all going fine. We're not seeing weird backup. Oh, they pull over into the bike lane. Okay. It doesn't look like we're having weird backups at the bus stop. Some people are waiting to get on and off. It is causing a bit of a jam right here. But that cleared right away. So that was fine. Did this help with our traffic pressure up here? Is it causing a problem having that one bus stop right here? Plenty of people are using the metro. Look at that. Look how many people are coming in and out of the metro line to walk to work. None of them are biking, though. They just walk. But they'll walk a pretty far distance, it looks like. So that's working. And then one of our buses should be coming by at some point. There is a bus stop here, right? I know I put in a bus stop. I know we have one over here. Yeah, there it is. The bus stop is right here. But I have yet to see a bus come up here. Is it because I put it on the collector? Like, is that the issue? I don't want to... You know, I knew that would be a problem. Hold on. What's going on with this? There we go. Drag stop to move it. There. Let's see if that has any effect. Because I could add... No, I don't need to add another stop there. I'm just not seeing any buses here. And I don't know if that's actually a problem. But I feel like, did that help our traffic? Putting in those bus lines? It has... This has cut down. This intersection is still, like, a crazy wait. And it's because all this traffic wants to go out this side. Why is this left turn so desirable? Also, oh my goodness, what's going on here? Okay, so we've got a problem. And it's the left turn. So what if I say... What happens to traffic? Vehicle, parking, clear. I don't have a way to make this no left turn, do I? I don't think I do. Oh wait, if I do this though. If I say that you can only turn right. This is a stoplight, right? Yeah, that's a stoplight. So stopping the left turn, is that clearing this out? Give it another couple cycles. It's looking better. So the next is the left turn here. It's always the left turn problem, right? Like, if you can't turn left here... Like, immediately that solves that, like, people just move through. And again, if you can't... I don't care about this left turn. That doesn't seem to be affecting much. Down here, what's happening? Why are we waiting? So this stoplight's happening, and are people trying to... Aha! Yes, that's what's happening. People are finding a way around my rules of the road. They're using these streets to zip around. So, if downtown, you can only turn right downtown. From here, you can only turn right. So people only drive into here when they actually want to use the parking, right? So this feels much better, this intersection. See how much that's cut that down, and we're not seeing it come back? And then over here, we're still seeing some nonsense. And is this a right turn problem, or is this a no chance to go problem? Okay, clearing out. People want to come in and park. I'm not going to stop them. So this is also a left turn problem here, I bet you. Yep, that's a left turn problem. Like, we have a big old roundabout. If you want to come the other way, go all the way down to the roundabout and come back. So I feel like this may have solved the problem by preventing a couple left-hand turns downtown. Now we are having a problem here, which I think this is our normal, this is our normal problem when it comes to these. Which is just the trying to get all the way across the roundabout in one go. So we still have a little bit of buildup here on the traffic light. But it doesn't seem to be causing the huge backup. And again, this is a left turn problem. I mean, I'm fine with you actually going to either lane. Because this is a stoplight, turning left is okay in a T-junction. Okay, that's clearing out nice and smooth. Alright, so that solved that problem. Again, a little bit of traffic buildup is okay as long as it can empty out. We're seeing traffic here that empties out during the light cycle, so that seems okay. I don't know why so much traffic goes up this road. And maybe is it a lack of parking? Do we need to add some additional parking to the city? That could be the problem. So let's add some additional parking. Where's our parking lots at? Is that here? There they are. Okay. Why is traffic preferring to go up this street in order to... I think maybe it was a lack of parking. Yeah, so it was people going up Evans Street to get to parking that didn't exist. And so we just needed more parking availability, which is fine. We probably need more parking availability over here then as well. So can I add a little bit of parking without causing issues for this neighborhood? I don't know that I can. What I think I could probably do, however, is... Man, I just wanted to add a little additional. Just a little smidge. A little piece. Ah, there we go. Yes. 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 Everyone likes having a parking garage directly behind their house. It is everyone's dream that that would be the case, right? Okay, I think we have solved this traffic issue. And now I'm starting to see occasionally empty parking spaces, which means we probably have adequate parking now. But we will probably need to add more parking in the future. In fact, we will probably just go ahead and add more parking here. Now that this is available because of the lack of pollution, I'm going to put in another T-junction. I don't want cross streets. A T-junction, though. Little T-junction. Right up here. Sorry, whoever that was, but we had to take it. And I'm going to put in some additional parking. Right here. And we'll see what people do. Hey! Oil, level 4. Waste oil refining plant. Oil industry maintenance building. Petroleum refinery. Well, right now we're dealing with the traffic issues, so stay off of that. Okay, are people using this parking? They are. Is this taking any parking pressure off of here? I think it is. Now we're having a bit of a run up here, but this is just a garbage truck surge. Nothing is backing up. Well, I'd say nothing. This is backing up. Because all this traffic wants to turn right. And it wants to go where? It wants to go into these parking spaces. I would add parking here, but that would go into the park. And no one wants to destroy Crest Hill Park. The people just won't stand for that. But they would stand for even more parking on the north end of town. So this is backing up when people want to leave. And so if we set this to a stoplight instead, so now we have stoplight action. That gives time for the other section of traffic to move out of the way. See, it's backing up here, though. So the stoplight helped the side street, but it is causing problems for the main street that cuts through here. Could we upgrade a street to get better road service? Now, look how bad this is happening. So, like, it's backing all the way up downtown. And the backup starts right there, where we have a stoplight, as opposed to... And if it backs up into the roundabout, that's when we have a problem. There's just so much traffic on our street here. It's such a dense area. If people had another way to get to here, I'm going to try something. This may go very poorly. But I'm going to just see what happens if we add relief by doing that. What happens with our traffic? I don't want a... I want that. So does that cause any traffic issues up here by adding this left turn? It doesn't, because we've removed so much. Oh, hey, we can get rid of another landfill. Because we've removed so much of our... Oh, I forgot. The landfills are part of the power grid. Let's just make this the center for the power grid instead of the landfill going forward. I love how every place is built up too. I was wondering though, where is... There it is. The first home, that little duplex. It's funny, you can see it's not growing. Same with like the first ever shop. This little cheeseburger stand that's been here since the town started on that corner. That's cool. Okay, so this is helping get people out of these parking spaces, but we're not solving the backup yet. We need more relief roads. We need a place for people to get off this road. Where are they trying to go? I don't understand the traffic system well enough. So we have lots of trucks that are coming through. I wonder, because the trucks that are coming through here are just going to the highway? Like, what if we go to districts? Fairview Park and Franklin Heights. What if I set you to no trucks? City planning. Only residents and businesses can use the area for motor vehicles. No, I don't want that. Heavy traffic? Make sure there are optional routes available because businesses need to send and receive deliveries. No heavy transport vehicles are allowed. Does not affect highways. So I don't think that helped. How do we get this to work? So again, truck traffic. If I ban truck traffic, what's purple? Private vehicles. People are going out and going this way to the highway. Going that way. Going this way. Private vehicles are coming up. A couple are going that way, but most... Oh, they're looping around this way for some reason? Like, this is what doesn't make sense. Why would you come up here, go this way, well, it's just all getting lost in the hubbub. Maybe I need to set a no left turn and see what happens here. No, this is not a problem. This path is not a problem because this is not filling up. This is the problem. Okay, they come to here and they hold up. Then they come to here and they hold up. And then this truck just drives through downtown along with the rest of this traffic. And this truck goes to the right. And then they're coming this way. What if I just say, like, from here to here, heavy traffic ban. What does that do to our traffic load? Does that instantly redirect it somewhere else? Does that instantly fix the problem? That's looking a lot better. That's looking a lot better. So we've stopped those trucks from using this as a cut-through to get to the highway. Instead, we're seeing normal traffic flow now. This has all been cut down because we removed most of that truck traffic. Where's this truck going? So he goes, and he goes straight. No, you shouldn't be allowed to go there. You broke the traffic ban. But that solved it. Putting in a little no truck section in the city has solved the problem there. So they're no longer cutting through downtown. Alright, we have solved the traffic problem. That took like 20 minutes for me to figure out. Alright, what's going on here? Left turnitis? Is this a left turn problem? No, this is just stoplights working normally. None of this is actually that backed up. So that's fine as well. We're not seeing backup here. We're not seeing backup here. And now we're seeing smooth flow through downtown. Yes! We've done it, folks. We've solved the problem. What are we going to do next with the grand city of Grugville? Oh, what are we not getting enough of? Okay. We were just waiting on a fish delivery. That's fine. I don't know what we want to do next. We could probably... We need more industry in what's what. And this could be offices. I think what we should probably do is develop another office park area for high-rise buildings. I think we can set... let's see here. Is it under districts? So, we have the we have our IT cluster. We could build some financial office buildings. I think we should probably build a financial district. Why is there no electricity here? Is that why our buses don't work? We should probably... I don't want to build it here, because that's where our... Again, we're going to build a big old park here. I think I want to build a financial juggernaut down this way. But I'm afraid that I'm going to cause a problem. But we got 20 minutes. Let's do this today. Alright, so let's plan it out. I want a big... So 200 is our normal guy. 400 is pretty big. 500, 600, I like it. So that means if I go center here, and I go 300 by 300, that should be a fairly perfect giant roundabout. So we're going to build a massive roundabout that's going to be the center of this. And I'm going to put a stock exchange down here. So where's the stock exchange? How big is this? Will this fit inside of our roundabout? No. But it will fit on the end of it. If I do a thing out and then give a crossroad, it'll fit there. So what this does is it gives us this big circle. And if we build financial stuff near this, I think that helps it. I think, actually, what would be good... Oh, you could put it in the middle of this roundabout, right? Like, you could do this. Ooh, that's a possibility. I have an idea. Alright, so if we... Let's do our roundabout upgrade. We have our big roundabout. Nothing broken? A little bit of garbage issue, but that's it. Oh, that graveyard's empty over there. But the garbage went away. It will be going away, hopefully. Man, look how busy that corner is. People just coming and going, enjoying the park. There's crime in the park. Okay, so there's our big roundabout. And then, what you have is, in the center, you have a single street. Where's our top? There's our top. So that goes there. That's kind of the center area. So if I'm going to build the stock exchange, I need a road like that. Does that put it where I want it? That looks pretty good. So I'm going to put the stock exchange right there. Now we're going to pause while we figure this out. Because we're going to be able to look onto this from the city. So we've got our stock exchange in the center here. Now our road that goes in front of it, I don't want to have this T section. What I want to have is I want a road that curves into it. So using the same bike lane road, I want to come in and And then can I curve? If this was a little bit longer... actually, let's... Now, what's this look like? Okay, so we're just a tiny bit of space short of getting there. But if we go to straight road, and this is a one-way, so what if I do freeform? And I do like that. That feels good. Can I get that same connection over here? Yeah, that looks great. That looks beautiful. We just got to fix this. It's going the wrong way. Okay, so now you can drive in front of this. Perfect. We need our big connector to come over. So we need our 4-lane. We will just bring it right on over. We'll just bring it right from here. Like just... Here we go. And then we'll bring it from here up. Then we'll curve these two together for a nice, beautiful line. All right. So, this is here in the center, and now we're going to build offices around this. So, I want to do... We'll probably do some parks and stuff, too. So, off of this, I want to have, basically... I want to come down... If I come off this node, exactly at a 90, and then I come off its brother node over here at a 90, for 1,200 each, right? Nope, that does not look perfect. Is it? No, it's perfect. You can see by the layout of the... Yeah, that's exactly good. And then I'm going to bring this back down. Again, I need to see what's my... You should be able to click on that and see its range. Oh, it's huge. Okay. It's huge. So, I don't want to do a hard turn. So what I want is, I want this to come down 1,200. This to come down 1,200. Get off the... Okay. And then I want this to come around here. And that doesn't feel... I mean, this curve feels unreal. But I guess I'm okay with that kind of curve. I guess... Again, we're looking for something that looks cool when it comes to this. And we're trying to get a lot of office space out of this. So, let's do... So all these people are going to come here to work. We'll probably need residential space later, but we'll think about that later. Let's kind of just design this in this financial park district. Look how big our city has become. That's wild. All right, so this is here. I want that to set up. I think I want road-wise. You know, I think we should build the zoo around this. I think we should have the big financial district, and in front of this, we have the zoo. So the zoo will have, we'll have a pedestrian arch that goes across here, and we'll do 2 gates on either side. And then we'll put in a metro line to here as well. So if we're going to do the zoo, just to kind of give us our borders, if I go to there, so that's the zoo area. Let's see. I do not want this to connect right now. I'm just getting a line, a feel for how the zoo will go. So financial back here. And then let's not forget this while we're designing. We have a ton of money to design with because we've just been kind of pooping around. So this is going to be our financial district back here. And I don't want to put buildings on collectors. We've been over this multiple times. So I think I want a road that kind of mimics the exterior road. So 400, and that's how many out? 1, 2, 3, 4, and the 5th one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th one. And again, we just kind of mimic the design there because it looks cool. And I think we put in, I mean, actually, we will put some roads on this. We will put some development on this collector, just so it visually looks good. So if this is going to be a regular 2-lane road, let's just upgrade that now. Looks good. So financial center, financial buildings here, the zoo in the front. Do we put more behind? Like it flanks behind? It was designed to be behind this thing. I mean, we don't have much space behind it. But what we could do is a little more of this. We could go back a little from here. Like this, and like this. And it keeps that same kind of geometric shape. And this is 2-lane with bike. Okay. And one more check on our borders. So that will all be within sight of there. And then I think we need one more set of roads that go along the outside over here. So just, again, visually keeping it looking cool. I am going to road snap this back because I want to get in line with this. Ah, this is going to make... Oh, no, it'll be a T-junction because this is just a... That's purely there just so we can know where it's at. Nope, messed that one up. Felt that go wrong the minute I did it. I was like, what am I doing? Does that look right? No, this side is funky. There, that looks correct. Perfect. So we have this little design for where we're going to do that. So, we do need a little more water out here. Cool. So we're going to put the zoo in the front here. How does the zoo work? We've seen this before. I am going to put an access road for the zoo. Or am I just going to put it on each side of this? I think... Small main gate. Big main gate. Zoo side gate. How big is the zoo side gate? It's only that size. If I do a big main gate, if I do a little guy, he's like that. If I do a big guy, he's like this. I think I do a small one. I think what you have is this. I think that we have parking that comes off of this road on both sides. So because I don't want people turning left out here, because it will be a disaster. But I think if we have parking come off of here, down to here, that's so close to that other, I don't think it'll hurt. So if I have parking like that, and I do, if I mirror it, I'm afraid I'm going to cause a problem, but I want to see what happens. Oh. I'm worried people will try to loop. No, I'll lane restrict it so they can't. This is purely for parking access. So, now we'll put in the zoo gates. Oh, I'm running out of time to get this done. I'm going to put in a main zoo gate right here. And there'll be a path. Okay, yes, okay. So the main zoo path is going to follow that road, basically. Can I get this in line with that road? Not perfectly. But I can put one there. And I can put a side gate over here. It's the same size, right? Yeah, right there. Oh. Park area. Draw the park. Draw the park area, Grug. Come on, you dummy. Alright. It goes here. It goes here. Again, this is going to be awesome. And then it comes... No, there's not another place. It's just this place. Oh my goodness. Get out of here, Park. City Park. There we go. Goes down this way. And then it comes up Greenway Avenue. And it does the same thing over here. All right, so that is... Oh, too big. I was hoping I could just use the bigger one, but smaller one it is. This is the Elm Zoological Park. It's going to go here in front of the financial district. So what's going to happen is I need to put in that side gate. Hold on, before I forget. This little side gate. Make sure it's in line. And a little bit of parking action so people can park over here if they would like to. Let's do... a big one there and a big one here. And then I think a little guy will fit like that. So we've got parking for the zoo. We're going to have the zoo itself. And then, like, there'll be a walkway across here for people to walk across the zoo. We'll do a path around the outside. And, like, you can walk around the whole outside of the zoo that way. I'm liking this. And then we'll put in a subway train as well. Like, we need to add a metro stop. Where's my metro? Underground metro stop. I think it goes here. On this side. Well, if this is the main gate, I think it goes over here. It goes like this. Well, no, we need people to be able to walk to it. Well, they'll cross the street, won't they? Yeah. Because there's a street crossing right here. They'll walk right over. So, we put a metro stop there. We go back to the metro. We get a line going. We pop underneath. We add track. Where do we got to add to? We just add it into the line. So we add this just right into here. Kind of, I don't want it to be, you know, a sharp, sharp turn. We don't want anyone breaking their necks on the road. And then it comes out off of here. You've got that, and then we just had to add our stops. So same as we've seen before. Starts here, goes to here. I don't think there's a need for it to go up to the industrial. No one is coming all the way down here from up there. Only residents will come up from there. There we go. All right, so that sets up what we're going to work on next episode. We are going to work on building out the zoo. And once we have the zoo built out, well, we're also going to build in this financial district. So the zoo and the financial district, that is our goal, at least to get started next episode. That'll be cool. And you'll be able to see that from here. Again, this building will have all the zoo in front of it. Let's do a quick little... Let's do a quick little flyover, shall we? So you come in from the north. We've got some garbage problems. Again, the high density area seems to have some issues. But you come in, and here is our industrial area, along with the factories. We seem to be low on paper. That's okay. They'll figure it out. You come over here, we have the water treatment plant next to our train station where cargo is sent out from the city. Over here, we have our garbage processing areas for the city itself. And then we take the highway towards the city. Down here, we have all of our fishing. If you get back on the highway and you zoom over this way, well, you get caught because you can't go that way yet. You get back on the highway, and then you can come in this way, and here is the big residential downtown area. Look at that. That's kind of fun to drive through. So you've got that, and then you have our bus depot, and that heads across the big bridge. What bridge is this? The Birch Bridge. From the Birch Bridge, coming in from the Birch Bridge, you'll see the zoo And you'll have a big look of the financial district coming in. That's cool. You can split off from Birchbridge and go towards Old Town. And once you come into Old Town, you get into Old Main Street. We have some businesses that are starting to build up. But then we have Old Main Street itself right here. And the very first burger shop ever. And then you're back out the city. Grugville. What a wonderful place. All right, folks, that's what we'll wrap up. It's going to be fun getting this set up and modified. Again, I think visually it's going to look really cool. It's going to match some of our other neat visual styles that we've done, get us away from a grid, and we'll get that built out. So I'm looking forward to that next time. Until then, I want to say thanks for watching. Please tell your friends. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and as always, we hope to see you soon.